Hello there, and welcome to Eleanor Grace and my Psychic Destiny show. I know that it's 2:00 there, isn't it, in the USA? I'm in London here in the UK, and here it is 7:00 in the evening, and we're in summertime, which is fantastic. It means that we've got some decent weather in the UK. However, it is raining today, and we do always talk about the weather. That's absolutely true. But today I want to talk about you, I want to talk to you, and really get a few things sorted with regard to spirit messages and some psychic messages for you as well. We have lots and lots of interest as well in anything that is psychic, and that's been true over the years because we all want to know, don't we, what's happening in our future path, what is going to come around the corner, who are we going to meet, who is there to care for us, to love us and to nurture us along our pathway, and what is in our destiny. You know, what sort of wondrous things are going to happen. And most of us plod along and get on with life as best we can, but occasionally there are some very interesting spirit messages just to wake us up a bit and make us ask those big questions about, well, what's it all about anyway? So I've got my crystal ball here. This one is my blush pink crystal. It's a very powerful crystal. I like to use this particularly for readings that are based on emotions and feelings and romance and love, and that's what I'm going to be using here this evening, well, this afternoon, and I think it's morning actually in Australia. Well, wherever you are in the world, here I am, Eleanor Grace, waiting to take your call. I think we've got a couple of callers that are going to come through. We're going to have a chat with them and see what comes through from spirit and also from that natural psychic guidance, that ability to look into that future pathway. And this is what I'm using my rose quartz crystal for. Can you see that lovely blush pink? It's a bit of a solid color, isn't it? And we do like to use this type of stone mainly because it enhances the energy that we're using in order to bring you some sort of perfect renditions of your life, to sort of take things up a bit, uplift your soul. That's what I like to do, and bring some happiness into your heart. So I will look through the crystal and not into the center of it, as most people do. And I will look past the crystal to see what I can see coming into your future path. Now, this I do all the time, and you can check me out on my website, which is gracedestiny.com, and you can also book readings on there. I organise lots of events in the UK and do psychic shows as well, and mediumship audiences. So if you're over in the UK, then check me out, and some of my colleagues too. Got a lovely team of really gifted readers. So let's see where we're going to now. I'm just going to give you a little initial. I want to shout out the initial of H. H for halo. Who's got a halo around them today? Who is that person that's making a little bit of a miracle? I like the miracle worker, that's the bee. So I'm going to a honeybee here. So H for honey and B for bee. Let's see who we've got coming through then. Jessie in Coaldale, Alberta. Okay, hello there, Jessie. You're through to Eleanor Grace. How are you today? How are you?
I'm good. Good, yourself?
Oh, yeah, I'm brilliant. Brilliant, Jessie. Yes, I can. I can hear you very well. Can you hear me? Are you okay? Is that clear for you?
Oh, you had it as good.
Good, excellent. All right, Jessie, let me look through your crystal ball here and see the energy that's coming through. We've got bright pink energy here. So romance is very much the next major step for you. And I think this is coming in after a period of time where you feel to me as though you've emotionally been in the desert, that you haven't had a good few years here, that you now need to have lots of love and tender loving care, some romantic attraction. I feel that is very powerful here. I do want to go to Samantha. I don't know who Samantha is, but I'm being given that name. Do you know a Samantha, Jesse?
No, I don't.
You don't? Okay. Well, that's not a problem,
No.
because I think you're going to know who she is very soon. And that's what I'm being given here in your crystal. Um Sammy is a name that you'll call her. She's a lovely, lovely person, and I think has got a very bright soul. It's like illuminated really, really brightly. She's coming into your sphere. So in your life, in some capacity, she is there. It's a bit like a twin soul, a twin flame coming in to meet you again. It's like souls reunited. And I feel that that should be your song, really. So a mentor and a soulmate, perhaps a romantic love, but she is there. I can see her straight here in this pathway. Now, is it true? Have you felt as though you've been out of love for a while? Because it's just such a reverse that I have here. You know, a period of time that hasn't been brilliant, and then suddenly the flip side of that is around you. So it's like, yeah, you can do it. You know, you can get exactly where you want to be. So have you felt like that, Jesse? Let's just check that out first of all.
No, I've been married for 16 years. I've been with my wife for a total of 20.
Have
So
you?
I haven't
Oh,
been.
congratulations.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, this is a real sort of flip side of what you've been feeling. And I feel very, very strongly that there is this new beginning. It's a new mentor, a friend, somebody very important. That initial of S is around her name. Sometimes when we get these connections, it's not altogether obvious. It doesn't necessarily just fit into your life straight away. So I want you to look here at the next 1, 2, 3 months. There's 3 steps here in your crystal, and really try and see what happens, because it can also be here, Jesse, that the two of you, the couple of you, together, that united married couple together are about to experience something together that is romantic, that is adventurous, that is about a very, very personal journey. So I'm going to leave that with you, because it's what I see. And I can't alter that. I can't alter that pathway that I have in front of me for you. Are you also entering into a new venture, though? Because there's an opening here. It's like there's 2 very, very strong and powerful rivers that just, go like this, that you're at the apex here. That they can be symbolic, rivers often are, and they will be giving you an opportunity to take a new direction. It's a bit like being at a crossroads, but there's only 2 directions that you can take. They're very successful, and I would say that, looking here at cards as well, you have your lovely home, which I feel is going to be renewed or renovated or changed. So your home environment's going to come into contact with you. So you'll be making plans, a lot of them, and there's negotiations that are around you here. Attraction is there as well. So be careful here what you wish for, because you do have a solid rendition of romance, attraction, love, and tender loving care. That could be from your wife, of course, but it is all around you. Spiritually, you have got some new beginnings as well. There's a spiritual growth that is going to happen here for you as well, Jesse, and I feel that you will be taken away from the restrictions that you feel around you at this time. You are restricted, you're constricted, and that will end, I think, at the end of July, beginning of August, very important time. Celebrations are here as well. So you will be opening up and expanding then, right then. I do have one, two, three souls in spirit that are here. They've joined us today and joined me in my spirit room, and they are connecting through to you. Ancestors, I believe they are, rather than friends or rather than work colleagues or people that you've met along the way in your lifetime. These will be those ancients that are coming in for guidance and to give you guidance. Something about a car, I feel that either you're gaining a new car or something needs to be changed, but there's lots of cars that I see around you. Do you like to drive? Is that what you're up to at the moment? Are you thinking about changing your vehicle?
Yes, actually, I'm thinking about changing my truck.
Yeah.
Get a bigger
Okay.
one to pull my trailer. Yeah.
Well, you will. You will. In fact, I can see two. So it's not just this one, but I feel that you're going to get 2 for 1 or something like that because it's expansion, and that's great. You know, I can see money here as well. You've got the 10 of Pentacles, so you've got expensive taste. I mean, that's certainly there, but that's great. We all have to some degree or another. But I do feel that this is money that comes into your life through real opportunity that gives you a chance at business, making money, and being able to afford lots of luxuries as you're going forward. 2025 is a very big year for you, and I feel at that time you're looking back. This is your future self. You know, you're writing a letter to yourself. If you were in 2025 now, you'd be saying, look, go for it, just invest and make things happen, make that move, go to that place where there's the fork in the river and you're right in the middle of it. That's your location. Look for that romantic connection as well, maybe with your wife. Maybe that's what is coming in, that you've really got to pay more attention here to your marriage and to your situation where you want to be loved back. And I feel that you're such a special soul. You have 3 souls in spirit that can zooming in to make that connection with you. So your life is at a pivotal point right now, Jesse, and you will be making things happen. And you're going to do that because you are forthright, you're an intelligent man, and you like to do things, you like to make things come true for yourself. Now, you're worried about your mum, are you? Is it your mum that I'm connecting to in spirit?
Yeah, she's passed. Yes.
Yeah, she's here with you. She thinks that you're lonely. Why is that? Why does she think that you're lonely? Is it an argument that's been going on in the family? Is that what's gone on? But she doesn't want you to feel this way. It's a big, big message. She wants to give you a big hug and, you know, say, it's okay, son. It's okay. Just carry on. Do the very best that you can because you're amazing at it. Did she call you amazing? Is that what she wanted, you know, all the time, like saying to you, you can fight the crocodiles, you can fight anything? Did she think like that? Did she think that you were strong and tough and a big guy? Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Well, she wants you to know she loves you now and she loved you when you were together. And that's her message to you. So very special here today. And I think you need to embrace that and live your life to the full because there's lots of it, you know, lots of years ahead. Do not be worried. Do not feel as though everything is sort of closing in on you. I've also got your knee. What is the problem with your knee? Did you hit it, fall on it, or have you strained your knee? Be very careful that you're not doing too much. What is that? Do you understand that?
I had knee surgery a good number of years ago, and it has been bothering me doing my workouts and runs and stuff like that. It's been a little bit of discomfort.
Yeah. Okay.
So it could be just from a knee surgery.
It should be. I think that your mum is just wanting to rub your knee and say, I'm going to make that better, son. I'm going to do that. Just be careful with the trips. Make sure that it's not too heavy and that you're not, really pushing that ligament on your knee because it's precious. I don't feel that it's collapsing, but I want to rub it lots. So be careful. Just
Right.
take that as a message from your mum. And here she is. I mean, she was, quite a speaker, wasn't she? She liked to chat, 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 chat all the time,
Yes.
and had a lot to say. She still does. She still has a lot to say and wants to let you know that as well. Who are the boys? Do you have two boys? There should be three, but there's two. What's that all about? Why is she saying that to me?
The only two boys that I would have would be my stepson and my grandson.
Okay,
my
all right.
stepson and his wife just had a baby boy at the end of May.
Right, okay.
So, but I don't have any boys myself. Like my wife and I, we have a daughter together.
So did you have a brother?
Boys I can think of would be.
Have you got a brother?
I had three brothers. Yeah.
Ah, right, okay. That's what she's talking about, not your children, her children. And she said, I can see three, but there's only two. What does that mean? Have you lost a brother? Has a brother sort of forsaken you? Do you not speak to one?
Yep. No, I lost a brother.
You lost a brother.
She's with him. 5 years ago, yeah.
Okay, she's got him. She's got him. That's why she wants to talk about the brothers. And there's three, but there should be three, but there's two. So you have a brother that you can relate to, and I have three sons, and your mum is here saying to you, I have him. I'm with him. We're there together. And you know what? They're protecting you. You've got a lot of luck coming in now, and you need to use it. So, Jessie, I wish you all the best. It's been a delight to read for you. Remember what I said at the beginning here of your reading. When I get those messages coming through from Spirit, they're always going to work through. You'll work it out. You'll work it through. Romance, the initial of S, Samantha coming in some way as an important connection. Maybe she's a mentor, just guiding you through, maybe for you and your wife as well. But I wish you all the love and luck in the world. And thank you for calling in to the show. Okay then, guys.
Thank you very much.
That's my pleasure. That's my pleasure. Lovely to speak to you. Right, let's see who else we have here. Thank you too, Jessie. Thank you. That was a little demonstration of how we connect to Spirit and what happens during a reading as well when somebody doesn't automatically understand what the message is or what is being said necessarily. However, it will always work its way through. And in that instance there, we had Jessie connecting through to his mother, who had been there in the background all the way and had been saying, look, go this way. And then we had the brothers, and she knew that there were only two left here on the earth plane, and that she was with one of the brothers. And that's the message, and how it comes through, and not really understanding that can be difficult sometimes for people. And so when you're with a medium, and that's what we are, we're in the middle, spirit are there, mediums are here, and all of the rest of us down here, and we try and bridge that gap in between, giving that evidence from those souls who have passed over and bringing those messages to you so that you can understand how you can relate and love the people that you've lost, but you still know their presence is around you. And what a wonderful, wonderful thing to happen, that everybody is skeptical, everybody is don't know about this, until you get a message. So we have another caller online from Alabama, I believe. Hello there. Hi. What was your name?
Mary.
Hello. Mary.
My husband,
hello.
my husband, Mary's name is Banks. but we separated. My maiden last name is Lam.
Okay. I, I just need Mary. That's all I need. And how are you? How are you? Do you know what? I feel as
Um,
though you're good, are you? I feel as though you've got the biggest heart, Mary.
mm,
And I want to hug
yes.
you as well.
I'm seeking for a husband. That's what I'm seeking for, in a new house, and I need a vehicle. And I
Okay, so,
need somebody to point me in the right direction. Whether it's my husband or name is
okay,
gonna be or something.
okay. Who is Harry? Who is Harry in your life?
Harry?
Yeah,
I don't know. Harry. I'm dealing with somebody, but his name is Kim Yarber. Yarber. The
okay.
first name is
Well, I've got
Kim, Kim.
Okay. I've got a Harry or a Henry that is around you, and you're going to come into contact with him. It's like you're colliding with him and he's smashing into your life. So look out for that. The initial of H. I had that right at the beginning of the show in my rose quartz crystal, which I'm going to have a look at again here for you. And also, you've got some happiness. Look at this. I mean, the first card that you have drawn here is the Sun card, Mary. And this is where you are heading to now. It's been a battle. I can see that. I think you want to leave the past behind. I think you want to go forward and really make a difference as well. And that's what I see you doing. And you need to. You need to be able to check yourself and just get yourself on the right path, because you've been let down a lot. There's been battles around you. You haven't had it easy at all. New home, is that what you're asking for or wishing for? Because again, I feel as though you're pushing a lot of energy up a very big mountain. It's hard work, really hard work. So Mary,
Yes,
have you just moved into a new home?
I live with my daughter in an apartment. We've been here like 7 months, but I want my own space.
Oh, you
I
will
want
have
my
it.
own house.
You will have it. You'll have that by end of October. It's a few more months yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, about
Okay.
4 months away. But there it is. You've got your home there, and you will be feeling as though it's perfect. It's just like you want to paint all the walls yellow and you want everything bright and white and very modern. I think you like modern things around you. I don't see you
Yeah.
being into old-fashioned stuff or antiques. I think you want everything brand new and spotless and sparkling.
Yes, ma'am.
I've got lots of
Yes,
silver
ma'am.
around you. Is that how you, yeah, do you like the outdoors as well? Do you like to have a garden, Mary? Because I've got land around you. It's quite a rural area, and
You said
you will
land?
yeah, it's not in a town. It's somewhere on the outskirts of a town, and it's a really beautiful view. What you can see here is really perfect, and that's making you feel great, absolutely great about yourself
Okay.
every day.
Okay, but
You're,
look, can I ask you this question?
yeah, sure.
The guy that I'm dealing with now, do you think we'll be together for like a few years? His name
Okay,
is Kim Yarber.
he keeps his feelings locked up, doesn't he? He keeps himself sort of very much to himself here, Mary. He doesn't let you know what he thinks and what he feels. I've got him here
Okay.
as the hermit. He's the person that overanalyzes things, overthinks things, worries a lot, thinks about the consequences of his actions. I think you will be together. He's quite slow at being able to make a commitment to you. He doesn't tell you, does he, what he's
Okay.
thinking and feeling,
So,
what's going on.
do you think we will live together? Do you think he'll be able to move in with me in the city that I'm living in?
I think he would like to, but there seems to be restrictions around him. That may be money or holding back to his past. He's got somebody tugging him back here into his past. Now, that may be an ex of his, or somebody that maybe is a family member that really just wants him to stay put. So you are in a battle here. There's somebody else that really wants him in the same way that you do. And you've had a separation in your life before. Were you married before?
Yes, ma'am. I'm married, but I haven't got my divorce yet. That's why I'm trying to check to see, like, the guy that I'm dating now, would be together, because I really love him. I had deep feelings for him, and it's been a long time since I had love like that in my life.
Well, here's your divorce, there's your separation, and there's your divorce. It will come through quite quickly. Your attraction here with this new man is great. I think that you really, really do feel that love here in your heart, don't you, for him? I think you can't.
So the guy that I'm dealing with now, do you think we will be together? His name is Kim Yarber.
Yeah, I do think that you will, but you can't do a deal. So you can't say, well, I will get divorced and I will do this, that, or the other if I'm going to be together. I'm going to look into your crystal just as we're coming to the end of the show. This is a romantic crystal. I've got hearts together. There's 2 hearts together here. That's a really good omen. You're going to start as friends, but I feel that you will be closer and closer and closer. So I feel, Mary, that this is a time that you can put your heart on the sleeve, tell him how much you love him, and he will be there by your side. I'm going to leave you with that thought, Mary, and it's been wonderful to speak to you all here from London. I'm Eleanor Grace, and we're coming to the end of the show. And remember to call in and get a free reading at Moonstruck TV, A1R Radio, and you can be surprised by spirit messages and those psychic destiny predictions that are coming through for you. I'm going to say bye-bye, and I will see you next week with my crystal ball.